Hello, my name is Alan Windle. I'm from the Nebraska Crime Commission. Today I'm going to be walking you through the Nebraska Screen and Assessment Tool user training. Here we go. The goals of the training: be able to describe the NSAT, better understand the risk, need, responsivity model, or what we'll call the RNR, understand basics of interviewing, reliably score a mock case, feel confident building a case plan, and understand quality assurance procedures. Defining diversion. Diversion programs are designed to reduce stigma, reduce coercive entry into the system, unnecessary social control, reduce recidivism, provide youths with services they would not have otherwise received, and connect them to a broader community service alternatives. Diversion programs are intended to hold youth accountable for their behavior without formal court involvement. Diversion programs are designed to reduce the risk of criminal socialization, provide role models and pro-social peers, instilling discipline, improving school engagement, and increasing levels of overall youth functioning. All decrease the risk of criminal involvement. Juvenile pretrial diversion. Juvenile pretrial diversion is a voluntary program available to youth with a minor law violation or status offense. Generally, diversion is available pre-filing, diverting youth from involvement in the juvenile justice system and into a program offering a continuum of requirements and services. The end result of successful completion is dismissal, if filed, or non-filing of the diverted case. Legislative guidance for diversion. The Nebraska Crime Commission seeks to assist agencies to fulfill Nebraska Revised Statute 43-260.04, which requires that county diversion programs provide screening services for use in creating a diversion plan utilizing appropriate services for the juvenile. Legislative guidance for diversion and best practices. While not prescribed explicitly, best practices in justice assessment is to use a validated tool. This does not mean popular or commercial, or having some degree of accuracy, reliability, or many times tested. Best practices also suggest that customizing a tool to a jurisdiction's population, culture, and laws dramatically improves users' buy-in, therefore improving accuracy, reliability, and usefulness. Nebraska Screen and Assessment Tool. The NSAT was developed to improve diversion services and standardize diversion measures. Determines risk of system involvement in 1 year for 10 to 18-year-olds. Screens criminogenic needs to ensure diversion officers have the best information to match needs to services/referrals. Validated empirical relationship with new charge within 1 year. Where did the NSAT come from? We built it. Well, not from scratch. We used established battery of questions, the Positive Achievement Change Tool, or PACT. The PACT is a non-proprietary. The PACT is used in 22 states as an alternative to the YLS. The PACT has 126 questions. First developed by Washington State Juvenile Court in the 90s. The PACT was used to develop Adverse Child Experiences, or ACEs. What are the NSAT's main features? Assesses risk factors, needs factors, responsivity factors, and protective factors. Includes static, cannot change, and dynamic, can change factors. Divided into 3 tools/instruments. Boy version, 84 questions. Girl version, 84 questions. The screen or screener, short version, 35 questions. Contains other factors important to case building process. Responsivity. Includes only questions important in Nebraska-looking population. Language and format vetted extensively by core group of Nebraska diversion officers. It's free to use and certification to administer. Benefits of the NSAT. Local metrics, local solutions for Nebraskans by Nebraskans. Developed and validated by local experts with the guidance of local diversion officers. Allows for gap analysis in diversion services. includes protective factors to be used as strengths on case plan, putting all jurisdictions on the same page with predictive and contemporary tool, assist programs to match youth needs to services. Custom to Nebraska. Items. The screener items were selected empirically, then confirmed with diversion officers that the measure will be useful. We only included questions that scored in our Nebraska-looking sample. Responses. Response categories were collapsed when possible, then tested empirically. Pilot teams provided feedback on weirdly worded questions. Weights. Each question uniquely contributes to the risk needs score based on the empirical validation statistics. Custom to Nebraska continued. After some piloting, we developed interview guides. Version for parent guardian, version for youth. Each version includes checkboxes with factors assessed as a reminder. Also included are expanded domains factors as reminder. If one scores on a trigger question, we recommend asking all the questions in that domain. Developed a novel structure of the assessment suite, hybrid model or full assessments. NSAT review, designed for diversion programs, free to use with certification from NCC, limited criminal history items, race neutral, full assessment is gender specific, screener is hybrid, allowing for needs scales to be opened for further screening, developed a national sample with Nebraska-looking youths, SMEs vetted the tool for approximately 18 months, developed interview guides for ease of use, online platform designed specifically for NSAT by Office of the Chief Information Officer, or the OCIO, static and dynamic factors, powerful prediction and ability to measure change in risk, protective factors, strength-based case plan, and responsivity factors, customized services to youth. And with that, thank you for your time and attention today.